Okay, long enough. Long enough before we get demonetized for playing music that's not ours.
God. Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary.
And I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And I'm still David.
Okay. I was going to be one up on you. Well, here we are, folks.
I'm Popeye. Okay, so yeah, we record this video on Saturday the 18th at noon. And for intention for it to go up at midnight, Monday Pacific time.
Monday. Unless something really interesting happens.
Yes, we will have Donald Trump's Coronation Day today.
God.
On Martin Luther King Day, no less. The irony of it all.
Just ugh.
Hence the pomp and circumstance playing at the beginning, because the Supreme Court says presidents are king. So, might as well just play pomp and circumstance and get rid of all pretense that we have anything but King Donald coming in. And, any King cereal was garbage when we were kids, and I think we're going to get more of the same.
Yeah. Yep. So, it's... Once again, it's Saturday. It is noon on Saturday, the 18th. It's just looking like the Democrats aren't going to do a damn thing.
Doesn't mean they won't.
And we will read on that. Yes. But right now, it's not looking like...
Pretty much if it hasn't happened by 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, the 11th hour.
It's kind of one of those things where... I still believe in Santa Claus.
Okay.
Santa Claus is the thing. And, it's one of those things when
I
was
the Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy. Well, I have to talk to you about that because that involves our oldest sister. When I was living on my own, I remember one day on Christmas morning, I woke up, went down, looked at my tree, no presents. It's like, damn it. But then I thought, maybe it's because I wasn't a good boy this year. Mom and Dad always said if you were on Santa's naughty list, you weren't going to get anything, or you're going to get coal in your stocking. I got nothing. But I still believe in Santa Claus. But right now, I'll tell you what, the Democrats, man, I'm believing more in Santa Claus than I'm believing that the Democrats are actually going to do something about all this shenanigans and goings-ons.
And if they do, awesome. If they don't, well...
If they do, you will never see this video. Well, yeah, I guess you would if we're going to
read it for several hours. But this video will be pointless. Now, again, I will take some solace that if something happens and this video is pointless, rock and roll.
Yeah, hey, I'll happily eat every single word I just said. Yeah. I'll even eat it without salt or anything else. I'll eat it dry.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll take a second of that.
Yes, exactly.
I'll take democracy for 500 art.
So we're gonna
Alex art. We're going old school. Of course, it was probably, I think it was $100 used to be the max bet. not 1,000.
When 100 meant something.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Okay, so why don't we get started? Do you want to read on the energy?
I'll let you start.
Well, I got to go pop my bread out of the oven.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll even show it to you.
Oh, God. This guy.
It's my baby.
Whatever.
He's just jealous because he cannot produce a loaf of bread like I do.
He's been practicing for how long you been doing this now? 2 years?
Just about 2 years. This one needs a little more time in the oven, but there it is.
Burnt it to a crisp.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's why I'm putting it back
Let's look
because it's not nearly charred enough. All right, I'm back.
Put some foil on the top of that. Okay, so let's look at the energy around Coronation Day for King Donald the First. Right, entertainment purposes only and all that. Yes. What's energy looking like on Martin Luther's King Day, Washington, D.C., noon, inauguration time? It's judgment time. Everybody rise up, stand up. Well, if there's going to be something coming, it's coming. But what's that's coming going to be? It's the messaging of new actions being taken here and a plan that's in place. Now, if you're hopeful that the Democrats are going to do something, this hasn't ended that yet.
Yes, there's nothing that says that can't happen.
But if we take it if we go with the probabilities of what normally happens in this world, we are about to start on a new adventure that we chose. Mm-hmm. And by we, I mean these stupid mofos that flipped all the votes and stuff like that and stole our free will on it. In the past, you got temperance, it's that we've had 4 years of Biden trying to calm things down.
That's exactly where I was going with that. This is Biden trying to balance things out, trying to get it back to the way it was, where things were bipartisan. We were working together.
We were Americans first, and QAnon never type of thing. But it's just the energy of that day. Current situations, the 8 of coins, a democracy at work, big money at work. You can go. You don't have to go back too far to find Citizens United and having money go into politics, and it now influences politics. And here we are. Overarching energy is the celebration that's happening.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
The government's coming in. New government coming in. There's a new king in town. Now, again, if you are of the opinion that that the election gets overturned, if it does get overturned, it's because of the hard work that people did. They found the election was problematic. They did the hard work. Harris won. They're going to get in the government, and legal action is now going to be going forward in here. If that doesn't happen, and they decide to keep democracy on the back burner for a while, this is going to be Trump's team celebrating. They're taking over the government, and there's going to be a new energy, a new sheriff in town, as it were. And, we talk about Trump and Trumpism and F around and find out. Well, the find out stage is about to happen, because the first thing I guess they want to do on the day after is deport every illegal immigrant that ever existed in Chicago ever, probably starting with our deceased grandfather, who I don't believe was an undocumented worker, but he could have been back in the day.
Yeah, well, he came out of an orphanage. I mean, that's a whole interesting story. His early years.
Yes.
Okay, so will the Democrats actually do something about this? Are the Democrats lying in wait, waiting to do something
with their 10D chess?
Yes, exactly. That this isn't going to be a rehash of the 2000 Bush versus Gore election. Okay, are the Democrats? Are they going to finally spring into action? Hey, that's a great springing card. Foundational reading, Knight of Swords. Ha ha! Waiting to the very last second to charge forward.
Does anybody here object to the wedding?
Of course, if you read that the reverse, it means, no, we're not doing anything. Cross is the Tower. These are positive cards. Yeah. They're charging forward because the foundation of our democracy is about ready to come crashing down. Underneath it, here's that Page of Wands again. Bringing a new message forward. It's time for new actions. In the past, Knight of Cups, they've made offers to possibly to Trump to have him step aside and play nice. That obviously have been rejected. The current energy is the Fool card, going on a new journey, a new adventure, moving forward. So far, none of these cards are telling me that they're just going to rest on their laurels. Analytical Gary's going to have a conversation with spiritual Gary here. Overarching energy, the King of Swords. You know what? This is what you did. We caught you doing it. We tried to make nice, but we're going down a new path that we've never gone down before as a country.
This could be one of those things that, as some folks have speculated, if they were going to cut Donald Trump a deal, this is the time for Donald Trump to announce how he is not accepting the inauguration because there was widespread cheating. He had absolutely no idea about any of it, despite the fact that he talked about Mike Johnson having a plan to win him the presidency, the Senate, and maybe the House of Representatives too. But okay.
Lesson to be learned. Two of Swords, you have choices.
Somebody had to make that choice. Yeah. They can offer it to Trump, but it's Trump's choice to take it.
And the outcome, the money card.
Four of Wands. Where's my phone? Da, da, da.
So the Four of Wands, it depends. A lot of people look at it different ways. There are times Dave's looked at this as like prison bars. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice knowing you, Donald. Have fun in jail. Have fun at Rikers. It's generally a celebration, working together, Hey, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Or, it's so long. Nice knowing you. Yeah, is it a bon voyage or is it a welcome home?
I would say that if they cut Donald Trump a deal, he didn't take it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me that they cut him a deal, and it wouldn't surprise me he wouldn't take it, because what does he have to worry about? All the court cases are dead.
Yeah.
And they can't prosecute him if he's the president. And like, you'd have to appeal to his nature of, what about democracy?
Yeah, like he gives two flips.
Exactly.
About democracy.
It's trying to convince a malignant narcissist that think about the other people. That is like the antithesis of what they're capable of doing.
Okay, so I would say the cards on that, you can agree or disagree. The cards are definitely saying that the Democrats can certainly act, that there's nothing there that said that they won't.
Yes.
Analytical Gary's like, yeah, right.
Well, again, it could be that they are acting, and they want Donald Trump to play ball. He will not.
Oh no, that's not going to happen.
You could give him a get out of jail free for the rest of your life card for. You could pardon him on everything. He wouldn't care, because again, he'll commit 5 felonies that following day.
Yeah, it's his ego would never allow him to admit it. And he has what he wants. He's immune from any kind of prosecution, and he can set things up with the Supreme Court to ensure that he's got political cover for the rest of his days.
And the other thing is, it's the start of the Donald Trump revenge tour.
Yeah.
His political enemies have to pay. And all these other things. We'll let you keep your money. We won't prosecute you, yada, 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 yada. Where's the revenge? We're all those disloyal people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's what works against it. Let's look at the mood of the coastal populations.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
The people that would more agree to say Happy Holidays than Merry Christmas.
Well, there you go.
How are Democrats and like-minded people?
At what time? You mean the day of
by the end of the day.
Okay.
By the end of the day of the inauguration / coronation.
Oh, would you just shut
how are the people that didn't vote for Trump and find Trump to be a low energy heathen feeling? Son, truth has been exposed. King of Swords is the King of Swords again. The nightmare has begun. Okay.
Wow, we got a lot of the same cards there.
Yeah. This is as much as okay. So if the Democrats intervene, truth's been exposed. This is gonna be a nightmare for the country. But we got the legal side on our side. Boot him out, and the country's gonna move forward without him. That's the extremely positive, blow sunshine up your skirt type of reading. The more realistic reading is, you wanted to find out, you're gonna find out. It's a nightmare. The anxiety is for all of us, but you wanted this, you're gonna get it. So if Donald Trump gets in, and it looks like he will, and God, I would be okay with being wrong on that.
I would be
if
too.
he gets in. There is going to be so much finding out by these tards. That was not a very nice thing to say. By these chuds that supported Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I do not understand. I do not understand why you would want to walk barefoot on Legos. I do not understand why you would want to do that.
Because it will cause pain for our enemies.
You walk barefoot on Legos to teach somebody else a lesson. Look, I walked on these Legos barefoot and my feet are killing me. You should pick up your toys. Like any that's gonna resonate with any 5-year-old. Idiot.
Okay, so will Donald Trump be inaugurated on the 21st? I may as well go right for it.
Yeah.
The finger test. Will it be inaugurated, right? Gotta keep cash, Peters, and see what you got. Queen of Wands, busy. Lots of things happening. Mm-hmm. Queen of Wands is like someone who's multitasking like crazy. There's that damn 4 cups again. Not being happy with the options in front of you. There's a good option sitting right to the side, but we're not happy with it. Chaos.
Fighting.
We've got decisions. looking forward to the future, and the AIDACUS walking away.
It's not definitive. I guess it may not be decided yet.
Yeah,
that's the only. That's a reasonable read.
Yeah, yeah. It's once again, it's like I'm telling you, analytical Gary. It's kind of like I've been watching Cash Peters, and he jokes, "Oh, the fingers, you can't really trust them because the fingers are still saying Donald Trump is not going to get inaugurated." And the rational part of me is like, he's going to get inaugurated. There's nothing that's between him and the goal line right now, right?
And that Queen of Wands could just be okay. That could be just okay. United States, you asked for this. This is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
This is
get busy because it's going to get busy. And but once again, the cards are certainly open to interpretation that it might not happen. And as much as I want to believe that, it's going the yin and the yang of Gary are fighting it right now, fighting it out right now.
And this isn't you have to be positive and manifest it type thing. We can try. We can certainly throw our energy behind it, but we are pinpoints of light, and Donald Trump is a freaking spotlight. Yeah. We can hit him with little pinpoints of light, but it's minuscule compared to the free will choice that man has to make.
Yeah. So the cards are saying that it's possible. It's still in play
as of now on Saturday.
Yes. Yeah. This is coming out Monday night or Monday at midnight. So, we'll see.
Yeah, it's
yeah, I'm not going any further with it.
Yeah. I don't know where else to go with it. Again, the cards can be interpreted either way. And it sounds wishy-washy, sorry. Yeah. But I tried to learn our lesson about forcing an answer in there.
Yeah, you really do have to come into these readings being opened to either...
Yeah, to hearing the you don't want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
and I'm curious how the closed caption took that shh that you don't want to hear.
But
let's do...
Yeah, like Electric Company.
Shh, it.
So
Merde.
You have to...
Merde.
You have to really...
Merde. Sorry.
You really have to be kind of open-minded and willing to accept that the answer that you're getting is not what you're hoping to get.
Yeah.
And, and so, like, once again, that's where the cards that I'm throwing that are the Democrats going to finally spring into action and do something about it, I can totally read it as yes. I don't truly think that that's going to happen, but if I'm balanced and just saying I'll accept whatever response these cards are giving, the interpretation is, yeah, they totally can.
There's a free will choice there. You can send energy to it, but at the end of the day, they get to choose.
And some of it makes sense. And if you look at why is Trump throwing himself a little party the day before? It's everything he has said is the Democrats are going to try something. They're going to try something, which is, he's always projecting or admitting.
He knows something's up because they probably have been talking with him about getting him to step down.
So, we'll see what happens. I would love it if something big came up and the chaos ensued. I will embrace the chaos if it means saving the democracy.
But it might just be that we have to go through
chaos,
another couple of years of absolute hell. Because,
great.
Because a bunch of people believe everything they see on TV and don't question it.
Yeah, and they think just because you're rich, that means you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, that's all I've got.
Such an uplifting ending to this.
Yes, it was.
God. Well, we'll find out what happens soon enough. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Please give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. For you trolls out there, because I know there's at least two to five, because we always get at least 2 to 5 thumbs down.
May you have the life you deserve.
I hope you get
because you've earned it.
Hope you get the presidency you voted for because you deserve that too.
And again, for the trolls out there, I don't read the comments, Gary does. For the trolls out there, if you're still here, hopefully you are because you're just gleefully waiting till the end so you can put all your snide comments. please do write down, put it on a whiteboard on your refrigerator, all the things that Trump promised you that you're looking forward to. The mass deportations, the lowering of the price of eggs, the, I don't know what it is.
Buying Greenland.
Yeah, buying Greenland, taking over the Panama Canal, nuking Mexican drug lords, whatever, building the wall, whatever it is, write it down. And then track it. Because you're going to follow Donald Trump. You think he's the greatest thing since Gary's sourdough bread over there.
And that's
just track it.
It's great.
Track it. It's like, are you drill, baby? I would look for, if Donald Trump gets inaugurated and he's put in, and a year from now, look at your price of eggs, look at your price of gas. Did the wall get built? Did all the immigrants get deported? Did
all the jobs showed up from
all the jobs that they promised you, that did they all show up? All these things that you're looking forward to a year from now, did they happen? And don't say, oh, the Democrats, they blocked everything. The Republicans control the House. The Republicans control the Senate. The Republicans will be controlling the White House.
And the judicial branch,
and the Supreme Court. And if these things haven't happened, don't blame the Democrats. Look straight at the guy in charge and demand why he didn't honor your vote. You supported him. You're the fanatic. You gave him money, $45, $47, whatever it is, to get all these things to happen. How come they haven't happened? 2 years from now, have they happened? If you're going to support the guy, great, but hold him accountable for it. Make him deliver what he promised you. And if you're miserable because, guess what, the price of eggs quadrupled and now you can't afford food because you mass deported all the folks that do the crappiest jobs in the world, look in the mirror and say, put your little Donald Trump sticker up there that said, I did that.
Yes, you get the Donald Trump King of Pentacles sticker.
Yeah, look how much more money the oligarchs have with their tax breaks as they cut the services for you that you need. They cut your Medicare, they cut your Medicaid, they cut services at the VA, they cut food stamp programs, they cut unemployment insurance, they got rid of mandatory overtime. Can't tax overtime if there's no such thing as overtime. If they made you a salary employee so you can't collect overtime, this is what you wanted. This is what you're going to get.
How about raising that whole federal minimum wage from $7.50?
25 cents. Yeah.
25
cents. They won't
even do that for you, but come on.
Yeah, Bernie will do it.
Yeah.
Bernie's right. Yeah. And just throwing it out there, I don't know where you can live in the United States working a full-time job making $7.25.
Yeah, that's like
2,000 hours a year. That's $14,000.
Yeah, it's probably about
15,000.
Yeah, $15,000 a year.
Where can you do? And what's that? That's $1,250 a month gross. That's before taxes. Mm-hmm. You have to pay Social Security. You're talking maybe $1,000 net with minimal taxes on there. Where can you live for $1,000 a month?
Yeah, and feed yourself. Yeah, not happening, folks. Sorry. All right, with that uplifting ending, I hope you guys have a great night.
Have the life that you deserve.
Yeah, take care, folks.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.